So have you heard about the new Naked Gun movie coming out with Liam Neeson?
Yes, with Liam Neeson. I don't know if it's going to be a reboot. Is it a reboot or a sequel? But I mean, it must be a reboot of the whole franchise, I think.
Well,
Whether or not it's going to work, I don't know. Naked Gun was so unique in its sense of humor and the fact that it had Leslie Nielsen. I mean, it's kind of like Pink Panther without Peter Sellers. They tried to do it with Steve Martin, and I don't know. You know what I mean?
I kind of like
Will it work?
the Steve Martin Pink Panther character, but anyway, that's a
I don't
different
know.
story.
I just thought it was him doing a Leslie Nielsen impression, or like Inspector Clouseau. So how do you do a Frank Drebin?
Wait. You thought Steve Martin was doing a Leslie Nielsen impression in?
No, he was doing a Peter Sellers.
Oh, but you said Leslie Nielsen. I was like,
Did I?
confused. Yes, you did. That's okay.
You're gonna have to go back
So
and
you
play that. I did not say Leslie Nielsen. I said Peter Sellers.
You That's okay. It's okay. Don't worry, man. People do that. Anyway, I thought you meant Leslie Nielsen. Peter Sellers, yeah. Maybe he was he though? I don't think he was. I thought he was being Steve Martin, but yeah. Anyway, that's how
I'll be honest, I didn't even watch much of it. It was on TV once. I flipped channels and I was like, is this that?
now Steve.
I was like, oh my, it's
To me, no matter what he's doing.
pratfalls and yeah, I guess it's funny.
But so Liam Neeson though, do you think he can play uh
Frank Drebin.
Frank Drebin? Is he playing Frank Drebin? That's the big question.
Is it even Frank Drebin? If it's the Naked Gun, is it like, yeah, we don't know. There's no trailers yet.
Wait.
There's some leaked footage. There's some leaked footage of them filming behind the scenes. Not behind the scenes, just someone caught a glimpse of them filming it.
Let's ask ChatGPT real quick. Let's see. What can you find out about? I know it doesn't care if I misspell, but the new Naked Gun reboot. Oh, we're getting 2 responses.
Currently in development, is being rebooted for a new film schedule for release on August 1st.
Okay. So
Liam Neeson is set to star as the lead, likely playing the son of Frank Drebin. I see Nielsen's iconic character. Okay, so it is the son. So it's an actual sequel, not a reboot.
Okay.
Or is it? I don't know.
Well, if it's Leslie Nielsen's son, well, I mean, what is the difference between a reboot and a sequel? Reboot to me just means it could also be a sequel. It's just been a long time since they've come out with any new movies. Right?
No, I think a reboot is more,
and also
a reimagining of the whole thing.
Reimagining of it, yes, also.
So yeah,
but very often reboots are also sequels, right? To previous movies. No, am I wrong?
What was that?
I said very often reboots are also sequels to previous.
Okay, yeah, why not? Sure.
Movies,
like the kind of the Vacation. Did you see the Vacation movie?
The Vacation reboot.
It was a sequel because it's the son. It's Dusty. Dusty's all grown up, and so but it was a reboot because they also rehashed a lot of the same shows.
But it's also a sequel.
So it's a sequel boot or a soft reboot. What do they call it?
Yeah,
a soft reboot. I think that's what they call it.
Yeah, as opposed to like Dune, where it's just a complete remake.
Yeah. Dune, that's a reboot. That's like, let's do this again. It's like, let's chuck the old one. Burn it and make it to
Control, Alt, Delete.
Yeah. Go back. But this seems to at least, reference the previous films and the fact that he's a son, Frank Drebin's son.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, let's watch the little clip that we got here and just see what we can see. So this is Liam Neeson begins filming highly anticipated Naked Gun reboot in Atlanta. Let's just see what he does. Getting out of the car. Hey, okay.
These are the cameras.
Getting his badge out.
Oh, no. He's got his posture all weird, like he's leaning at this very stuff. Yeah.
His posture, interesting. Man, I hope they've got some good mic wind covers.
Oh, he's stretching his butt. Okay. Yeah, classic. Okay. There's a little bit of here. Well,
Fever in there already. But I don't see.
I don't see Drebinish type
Well, I don't see any
acting there.
like like the boom cameras, mics, all that. Like, where's all that stuff?
Oh no, it was. I saw like the one mounted camera on the back of that, on the front of that truck, in the background.
I see like some.
It's time where
I guess it's all.
there's some equipment, but I guess
I mean, normally there's like. I mean, where's his mic? Does he have a lapel mic? Or
he might be wired up. Yeah, they might be.
is the mic up here? But don't they usually use like those big booms, those long mics going over people and
And
all that?
are they not going to get a camera angle of him, looking up to the car, or maybe they just get this shot first, establishing shot, and then they go back? And I don't know. I'm not a film producer. I don't know.
No, either.
I'm not a director. I have no idea how they did it. But from what it looks like, it just looks like another Liam Neeson movie. Like, I've got all such as spells. I'll find you and I'll kill you. And doesn't look
except
like
for
Naked Gun.
scratching his butt.
Yeah, the butt scratching part. But that's what I'm afraid of. It's going to be like a lot of butt scratching just to try and bring it into the Naked Gun
I
universe.
think it's going to be like a whole movie of butt scratching.
But a lot of butt scratch. Yeah, that might be to try and. But other than that,
What
the
is
humor
the
might
name?
be
Is like
completely different.
Naked Gun 4 or there's at least
think
three
yeah,
Naked Gun movies.
No,
Right?
it had a funny name for it. Episode 4, A New Hope.
Oh, it's
But
not gonna.
so
It's not gonna be the ass scratching,
the butt scratching.
the butt scratching. Let's see. The film is expected to lean into Neeson's deadpan humor. Of course.
She has these trades, yeah.
Can he do deadpan humor? I've only seen him in serious stuff before.
Oh, I got a clip for you, man.
Okay.
He was in. Go
ahead.
Yeah. He was in one of the Ted movies. I don't know if it was Ted 1 or 2. And he's in the supermarket. And Ted, incidentally, is directed by and voice the Ted, that little bear, that talking bear, farm off bear.
Yeah.
Is Seth MacFarlane, who is directing the new Naked Gun movie.
Is it in Ted 1 or Ted 2? Is this one of the clips here?
So, if it's got Liam Neeson, it'll be that clip.
So it's him playing a comedy role.
He's in the supermarket. Yeah, that one.
Okay,
Right,
let's watch this and just see.
Yeah, see if he can do a Drebin.
Let's see if he can. Yeah, let's see if he'd be a good Frank Drebin replacement.
Frank Drebin Jr.
There we go. Thanks a lot. Come again.
Hey.
Hello.
I'd like to ask a few questions about this breakfast cereal.
Yeah. Box of tricks.
That's right. I've been led to understand that tricks are exclusively for children. Is that correct?
Well, I mean, they say tricks are for kids in the commercials.
And is that enforced by law?
Not to my knowledge, no.
So if I purchase these tricks, there'll be no trouble.
No, you should be fine.
You do understand that I myself am not a child.
I was able to sniff that out. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to bring these back to my apartment.
Yeah. You'll be okay.
And I won't be followed.
No, that's not in our budget here. No.
Hey, I won't forget what you've done for me here today.
I would prefer that you do. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's his scene. And scene. So, what do you reckon? Do you think he can do a Drebin? Oh, he's got the deadpan thing. down pat.
Well, definitely deadpan, but I
In my opinion, more intimidating. I mean, it's Liam Neeson.
yeah,
You know what I mean? He's like, more now, I'll find you and kill you. Then,
and yeah, Leslie Nielsen just had a funnier face. Like he didn't even have to do anything. His face
right.
is already funny for some reason. Liam Neeson, not so much. He's more in a
I mean,
no, you know, in a funny way, right?
yeah, he's just a serious actor.
But then
You know what I mean? So was Leslie Nielsen.
but this is a different.
Leslie Nielsen started out.
This is not the Naked Gun yet, so we don't know.
No,
Or-
but I've got another clip. Liam Neeson and Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais.
I've seen this somewhere. It was Ricky Gervais. How do you pronounce that? I always thought it was Ricky Grievous.
Yeah, Rick
Ricky
Grievous. That's his
Grievous.
name.
Rick Grievous. Ricky Grievous.
He's made a mistake, a grievous error. Ricky
With Neeson.
Gervais.
And he's in like a casting agency or something like that.
This looks like
Oh, that's it. Yeah, the top one.
this looks like a casting agency. Okay. So let's watch this. We're still this. So this, you think he's funnier than the last
I
one?
think there's, I don't know, but it's an example of his type of humor. It's also like intimidating. It's
Right.
it's not so much deadpan as it is just outright scary. Like you don't want to question him, sort of thing.
Right. Mhm.
people is that through them you get to meet other influential people. I mean, if either of you or both could come along, it really help. I can't stuff. That's how this business operates. It's all about networking. You'd really enjoy it.
I wouldn't worry. Just worry. You've got to go. Sorry.
Hello, come in.
I've worked with him.
Okay, but you've got to go there. Sorry, guys.
I've just.
There he is.
Hello.
Hi. That's Warwick. He's just going there.
Oh yeah, yeah. We actually were together on Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we had a scene together. It was cut though. Do you remember?
Okay. Thanks for seeing me. I'm here because I'm thinking of doing some comedy.
Oh, what, like a comedy movie?
No, on stage. Stand-up comedy, live comedy of some kind.
Wow.
I'm a funny guy, aren't I? I'm funny, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Here's some of the stuff I'd like to work on. Improv, stand-up comedy, funny monologues, crazy characters, sketches, slapstick, anecdotes, parody. Yeah?
Yeah.
There. You notice this list, huh? I'm always making lists.
All right.
In fact, that's probably why Steven Spielberg cast me as an Oscar Schindler's List. I said, Steven, I make lists all the time. And he said, that's exactly what I'm looking for. It's funny.
So I thought you were joking about getting the part of Oscar Schindler because you made lists.
No. As an actor, you need stuff to draw on. And I drew on that.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, let's do some improvisational comedy.
I can't now, Liam. It's a bad limit.
Let's do some improvisational comedy. Now,
Okay.
give us a scenario.
Right. Okay. You're a hypochondriac and Ricky's a doctor.
Excellent. Knock, knock.
Come in.
Hello.
Oh, no, not you again.
I've never been here before.
Sorry, I thought because you're a hypochondriac, you would have been to the doctors before.
Don't presume that's a backstory we didn't agree on beforehand.
No, I know. That's improv, though, isn't it? You sort of go with the flow.
I don't take notes.
Okay.
Can we go again?
Yeah.
Is you around that?
Sorry.
Pardon?
Come in.
Hey,
Hi, how's it going? What seems to be the problem?
I've contracted AIDS
How did you get that?
from an African prostitute. It's just not funny. The prostitute's from an African country that's ravaged by starvation, so selling her body was the only financial recourse she had left.
Do you mind if I interject for a second? Sorry, I just think it's getting quite heavy, this sketch. I just wonder if perhaps, just for the sake of comedy, you might not want to have contracted AIDS from an African prostitute. Just
Okay.
Right.
Or not.
Come in.
Hi.
Hi, what seems to be the problem?
As I said before, I've got full-blown AIDS.
Right.
Do you want to know how I got it?
Sure.
I'm a well-known homosexual actor.
Wow. Okay.
It was.
I wouldn't say the name just because of the.
I got it from an unspecific actor.
Does he know he has AIDS?
Again, I just wouldn't name them. And also, I just think AIDS is, as I said before, just a really heavy subject for comedy.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, because of bowel cancer.
But yeah, cancer though, and AIDS and famine are just not really subjects for comedy.
Well, how does he get away with it now?
We don't know.
Well, we shouldn't have a doctor in the States if I can't talk about AIDS.
Okay.
What do you suggest?
Oh, you're a greengrocer and Ricky comes in to complain.
I've played Rob Roy McGregor, Michael Collins, Oscar Schindler, Zeus, for God's sake. No one's going to believe me as a greengrocer.
Or you could change your accent. Lots of actors do that.
Well, he doesn't. How does he get away with it?
Again, we don't know.
Let's just do our own accents and get this done, shall we? Okay, greengrocer. Tring.
We're closed.
I think the shop has to be opened for us to do the sketch. Okay, sorry. Tring.
Yes.
I'd like to make a complaint. Yeah, I bought some fruit here yesterday, and when I got home, some of it was rotten.
That's not my fault.
Well, it's your shop, and it was sold on your premises, so. Or wasn't it? It doesn't matter, you got
I
to.
was at the doctor's.
Okay,
I've got AIDS.
thought you might have. Yep, that's it. That's really good. Yeah, now you're gonna storm it, boy. Okay, brilliant. Good luck with that.
Well, that
Don't forget your little list.
you're off as well, aren't you, Warwick?
Little list.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay, see you guys.
Little.
That's Warwick Davies in it. Willow.
Oh,
I don't know that. The small guy.
The small guy, right?
Small dude.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
He's great. Yeah. So
Still
but
hate-
you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Intimidating. It's just like, okay, we'll do what you say, even though it's ridiculous. Like Drebin wasn't like that. Frank Drebin was more kind of just charismatic, almost. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cigarettes? Yes, I know.
Right.
Well-
Well, they had the same what's that?
And
Their lack of awareness of like their inability. Oh, you have to read the room.
lack of awareness. Like they're oblivious to their surroundings.
Yes, I kind of know it's Mr. Magoo, who Leslie Nielsen also played Mr. Magoo, right? And
I think at one point, which I didn't
it's not a big hit.
not good.
Never. Yeah, I never saw that.
Yeah,
actually.
because they tried to cash in on his popularity from the Naked Gun and Airplane
Right.
films, and just started coming out with all kinds of inferior comedies,
Right.
and some of them not even in the style of Naked Gun.
Right. So what's the verdict on this? Do you think he'll be able to play?
We really have to wait and see. My verdict is probably going to be like a complete shift in tone from
Yeah.
from the original series.
It's gonna be different.
Probably, and different, but it doesn't mean it's not going to be funny. It could be,
No, it could be
Hilarious.
totally funny, but
Yeah.
you just got to go in with different expectations.
which is hard.
Can't be
'cause,
expecting it to be like the original Naked Guns. If it is, that would be great, but I don't expect that.
because and there's a special place in my heart for the Naked Gun films. But
Yes.
so whenever someone like even reboots or remakes or sequels to things that you cherish, it's kind of like, oh, you don't want them to do it. It's like,
Yeah, but it depends.
don't mess it up. Oh,
For comedy movies, it's not a big deal to me. When it's like a You know, like if they remake like The Shining, for example, like classic horror movie, or, you know, like if they tried to remake what's that one we did recently? The not Warren Beatty. Yeah, Warren Beatty. You know, Squeal Like a Pig. What's that? Delivery. They couldn't remake that. You know, it's not.
Yeah, yeah,
Some movies you just can't remake.
right.
Sometimes
Those
they
are-
try
yeah.
anyway, right?
Masterpieces. Yeah.
But Naked Gun, comedy movies, Airplane, they could do a reboot of Airplane. I'd have no problem with that. It's just fun comedy, right? As long as they make it funny, that's all that matters. To me,
Yeah, sure, sure.
you know. And
Uh,
if it was a different kind of humor, if it still made me laugh, I wouldn't care. You know?
Right.
So
The thing is, modern humor is just so different from the original style of those, you know, the Airplane and Top Secret. You know, what I'd call the Zucker Abrams Zucker films, was it?
what do you mean by
There's-
modern humor though? You mean just like what they're putting in the movies now, or
Yep.
or what people actually find
Sort of, yeah. Well, both.
Mhm.
It's just a totally different style. So that's why the original director, he washed his hands of this Naked Gun film. He said, like, yeah, I don't want to be involved with it because the tonal shift is going to be too different.
Mhm.
So there's that. And Seth MacFarlane, I mean, he's kind of funny, but
No, he's
it's a different sense of humor
yeah, sure.
to that spoof comedy of the Naked Guns.
Yeah.
So it's yet to be seen. We'll wait and see. But
Yet to be seen.
Neeson, we'll see if he can
Time will tell.
be anything other than just intimidating as hell.
All will be revealed.
Yeah.
in
So
due course.
keep your eyes peeled for the Naked Gun
Yeah, keep your eyes
episode
peeled.
4.